Lonali, thank you for accepting my invitation and you're here. Can you introduce yourself for us?
Of course, Virus. Okay. Thanks for inviting me, first of all. I'm Geovany Valencia. Everybody knows me like Nani. I'm from Colombia. I'm from Cali, the capital of salsa music. I am a foreign language teacher, Spanish language teacher. About me, what can I tell you? I was born in Cali, in Colombia. I studied at the University of Valle. It's a public university in Colombia. And yes, I was studying there foreign languages nowadays, and I have a master in Spanish as a foreign language from the University of Barcelona.
Nice.
And I'm living in Poland.
So why Poland?
Why Poland? Well, this is a question. Here in Poland, everybody's, why Poland?
Yes,
Why Poland?
exactly, why Poland?
Poland because my husband is Polish, so that is the main thing. My husband is Polish, and one day I came to Poland to visit him, and I stayed for 2 years. And yeah, when I came back to Colombia, I was already married. Yeah, so I came for 3 months at the beginning, and I stayed for two years, and now I'm here for around 13 years.
Okay.
I'm living in Poland.
Oh, nice.
With some,
Some breaks.
living and coming back, and some breaks.
What's the Poland's pros and cons? Advantage and disadvantages.
I think that for me a big disadvantage of Poland is the weather. For me it's too cold, definitely too cold. So we are supposed to be in the spring, and
Yes, you are sitting in the cold.
yeah, because for me it's cold. For me it's cold, so that's why. That's one of the cons of Poland. I'm usually very positive girl. I'm very optimistic, so I try to see usually the positive things. One of the weather is one of the things that I say, oh, think twice maybe. Pros is like I'm working. I easily can find a job position here in Poland, and even if I was living abroad, and always I was coming back because I like to work in Poland, and I think that nowadays they have a lot of possibilities for foreigners here. Yeah, so one of the maybe also cons of Poland is sometimes that people doesn't smile.
Yeah.
Too much.
I think because of the weather, because they don't see sun that much.
Maybe something like that.
Yes.
We are coming from countries where the sun is shining all the time. Yes. So maybe this is one of the things. But in general, I'm happy here in Poland. Yeah.
But what you would change in Polish society? What you don't like? It's like, what does bother you so much? This is kind of stuff.
Yeah, this sound is like maybe a little bit like I think that this is changing, but like people sometimes are like a bit close. They close-minded a bit, but it also depends where do you live and with who you are surrounded by.
Yes.
In my case, I think that the people I'm surrounded by they are pretty open. And they are traveling a lot. So when someone travels a lot, you can see that they can have different perspectives of different things. But when you get in touch with someone who doesn't travel so much, you can see like
narrow-minded.
It's narrow-minded. It's like, oh. But in general, I think that people.
And how's the marriage like Polish ones? How's the being married with a different culture person?
It's
And your mother-in-law? I know you love her.
No, this is I think that my husband is is the perfect guy for me. He has been traveling a lot, so we don't have such a clash between the different nationalities, no? I think that is pretty good. Yes, there are some things, for example, behavioral things, specifically when you have to deal with the customs, no? For example, when you celebrate things.
They're holidays.
They are like, for example, Christmas time, for example, Easter time. You can see that there are like some things that you say, in my country I would do it different, but I'm here, so I try to adapt, no?
Yeah.
I try to accept many things because anyway I'm living in Poland, but with my husband things are having like we can't say that it's 50-50 everything. We can talk, yeah. So with my mother-in-law, okay, like things can be, you know, you can have different points of view. She's like my son, and I'm like this kind of woman that is my relation. It's me and him, no, me, him, and you.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like in this part, it's like a little bit like sometimes shocking. But I think that we try to have a good relation as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, there are some cultural aspects that I think that she can accept, and I think that this is the main point.
But what was the big cultural shock you have faced in your life in Poland?
I think sometimes the food. I think that sometimes it's the food. Yes, like. I think, for example, when I arrived to Poland, the first days, even it could be the first day, I don't remember. For example, there are some things that I don't like, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to eat this? But okay, in general, I think that Polish food is good. I'm not saying that it's not good.
Yeah.
Polish food is good, and that thing I love in Polish.
Pierogi, you don't like pierogi?
I don't like pierogis, but I think that is the matter of the cake of the
Oh,
pierogis.
you don't like pierogi?
I don't like
Interesting.
pierogis. No, I don't like pierogis. In Colombia, we have something similar that is empanadas, but we fry them in deep oil, and I think that the difference is the cake. We usually in Poland, the cake you use is like the flour is like
So soft, maybe?
yes.
The
I think that the
texture
point is that how they are boiled usually. I don't for me to
The
feel
ponchki?
Pumpkin, it can be, but I'm not
Big fan of
big
it,
fan
okay.
of them, no.
Okay.
But pierogis, I don't know. I think that my problem with pierogis is the cake.
Okay.
This like for me is like the boil. I don't know. It's not in my taste, so for me it's like different to accept. Yeah.
So what are you cooking at home? Colombian food?
Usually cook Colombian food at home. However, for Christmas I prepare barch.
Nice.
See, I have some Polish things that I can prepare and I do it pretty well. It's kluski, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I know, because it's made from potatoes.
Potatoes, yes. I'm not a big fan, but I can prepare. There are many things that I can prepare. Zurek.
Yes.
Also I prepare zurek.
Oh, nice.
And my husband say that it's pretty good. So I think that all these years with a Polish guy, some things I have learned now in Poland. So yeah.
But that's an important question.
Oh my goodness!
Any racism you have faced in Poland?
Yes, at the beginning, I have like 2 times I was facing like direct. I was a victim of racism, but I tried to think that it was an episode of my life. I met the wrong person on the street, and something happened. So I think that is something. It's more in that direction. I can't say that every single Polish person is like racist. No, because I think that the good ones are more than the bad ones.
Yeah, sure.
So I think that in my case it was pure. I was unlucky, but in general I think that when you meet the correct people, it can be okay. There is racism, of course. There is racism in Poland, in many other countries. Even in my country, you can face like racism. So I don't think that is something
You can avoid it.
like here in Poland. I think, and I have been living in places where I think that society has been more racist than in Poland. So it doesn't. I think that in Poland they're managing. People is traveling a lot, so they are having like different point of view. So I think that
What do you like best in Poland? Like you are saying that this is my favorite in Poland.
Well, this is a difficult question.
You were not ready for it.
I was not ready for this question. I like to travel in Poland in general. I think that it's very picturesque. Yeah, it has beautiful places.
And so
And
green, even though it's not
Yes,
sunny.
yes. And the mountains in Poland also this have the history. So there are like many places full of this history that you can get fascinated with. So I think that traveling in Poland, I think that I enjoyed a lot. I like my kids to know their country because anyway they were born here, so they need to have this kind of belonging to this place. Even if they also love Colombia because they have a Colombian mother that is crazy about her country. So they love Colombia, but they also love Poland. They like to be here. So I think that
That's
is
nice.
yeah.
Well, I have to check my questions. I forgot. Yes. Do you miss your country? You were saying that. And what do you miss?
Of course, I miss my country. I miss the food. I miss my family, my mom, my sisters, my friends in Colombia. I miss a lot this kind of connection I have, with people there. I think that I miss the fact that in Colombia, in Latin America, people are close to each other. It's like this kind of connection you have with your neighbor, with your friend, with your colleagues at work, with your family. So I think that I miss a lot that. I have very good relations with my neighbors here in Poland, with my colleagues at work. I think that I'm this kind of person who tries to have good people always around.
Yeah.
Because I'm very social, so I need it. I really need it. But anyway, I think that the fact is like that you can, as you go to your neighbor, like, sorry, do you have
Salt.
salt, sugar, one egg, something like this?
It reminds my country as well because we are the same in my country. For example, we had the neighbors. They were asking about onions. They were
In my house, in my neighbors also, like a simple banana, something, an egg, something simple, or just like.
But I think in here you cannot go and ask that you have salt. People could think that out.
You need to have very good connection with your neighbors. Thanks God, here in Poland, I have my neighbors on the same floor. We have a very good relation, and it has happened that I have been going to them, they have been coming to me. So I cannot complain about that because the connection, they are excellent people. So I think that is like, with Polish people, you need time. You need time.
They have to trust you.
To trust that they can be open. People in Latin America, people in Colombia, they are open with you from the first moment. They can invite you to their home. It's like, let's do something together. Let's go here. Let's go there. So this
socializing.
Yes. So it's like people, for example, in Colombia, when there is a foreigner, they immediately can feel the connection because people are welcoming you. Like for the first time, when my husband was there, he was amazed, like all neighbor, hello, Jared, how are you here? And it had happened with a couple of my friends who have been in Colombia, sorry. They are saying, wow, people in Colombia is amazing. Because there is something like that. I don't know, but it's not that I want to brag about my country, no. But there is something about the kind of hospitality.
Yes. But is there any moment that you said, thank God I am in Poland? No.
No, yes, I suppose that they have been, yes, of course. For example, I cannot deny that the security matters in my country is complicated. So sometimes, of course, I say, thanks God I'm not there, like, because now having kids, having a foreign husband, sometimes make you think, if you want that, this kind of uncertainty, this that you are not feeling like 100% sure, safe. So I think that Poland is bringing me that, this safetiness around me, no?
And you feel safe in here?
Yes, I think that I feel safe in Poland. Yes,
That's good. And your Polish language level, yes, Miss Nani.
Ah, my Polish. I think that my Polish is okay.
Uh-huh.
I just speak in Polish when I have to speak in Polish. But it's a difficult language.
Yes,
It's a very
it is
complicated
difficult.
language. I'm a language teacher, so I think that I have a kind of easiness to learn languages. But with Polish language has been, I don't know, I reached a level where
You stopped
I
learning.
stop.
you
I don't
stopped.
want to continue going up. It's like, I don't know. It's like I don't feel it. I think that this is the point. I don't feel the language as I should.
Okay.
So because it's not in French what's not happening. In English,
Yeah.
it's different. But with Polish language, it's like, I don't know. It's like you need to think about so many
Yeah,
things
that's true. It's so detailed.
that one
language,
thing can be mentioned like
yes.
100
Yes,
ways.
exactly.
Come on.
You are learning, for example, 4,
Yes.
but it can be churka. I don't know.
Yes, I don't know how many ways you can say one simple thing.
Yes.
So this is like difficult sometimes. But anyway, my kids speak Polish,
Yes.
speak English, speak Spanish. So
That's good for the kids, actually.
that's good for the kids. Yes, of course, because they are Polish anyway. They need to learn Polish. They need to learn Spanish also, and in English because it's we travel a lot, so they can communicate easily when we are traveling. But my Polish is.
You can communicate with your
I can
mother-in-law.
communicate with my mother-in-law. Yes, I can communicate with her. When I'm going to the offices, like to the
Urząd
to
Wojewódzki.
the Urząd Wojewódzki, to the what is the name in that in English? The
Immigration office?
in the
I think?
immigration office, I can deal with my papers. Like if people want to understand me, they will understand. If no, oops, oops.
So, Nani, what do you want to say to the people who live abroad like me? I'm also living in here, and who they are studying and who they want to move to abroad.
Well,
What's your advice?
I think that people should take into account that it's not easy.
Yeah, true.
It's not easy. Many people who live abroad can say, yes, you have amazing life. Yes, you can have a very comfortable life, but you need to work hard for that because it's not coming like many people say,
Yes.
no, I arrived to the country, I'm going to have security, I'm going to have money. No way.
House, car,
No,
everything.
no,
No.
no. You have to work hard to get your things.
Yeah.
You have to struggle sometimes. You're going to miss your country, you're going to miss your family, you're going to cry.
Exactly.
And sometimes the simple fact that you don't have a friend
Yeah.
because it's not going to be easy. People is not opening the doors, their heart very easily. No. You need
Nobody's waiting for you in here.
yeah. And nobody's waiting for you. And if there is place for you and for 1,000 more people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If not you, somebody else.
Yeah.
So it takes time. It's a process. But it's not impossible.
Yes,
It's not impossible.
And Nani, which music define your missing? Like you're missing the country. When you are missing your country, you are missing it.
And listening to
Probably, I don't know.
not to Colombia. Sometimes salsa, like salsa from Cali. For example, Grupo Nietzsche, Guayacán, and there are many singers, Jimmy Sa. There is a very good band, Herencia de Timbiquí. So, Chucky Town. Okay, have a long list. It depends on my mood, but usually I keep like this kind of pop, like salsa, I don't know, like a strange mixture sometimes. It depends on my, But if, for example, I want to hear something from my country, I don't know, I'm playing Herencia de Timbiquí or Chucky Town. It's a song that is called De Donde Vengo Yo, that is like, to remember exactly, where you come from, no? So, I have a big list. Salsa, because I love salsa. Coming from a city where it's the capital of salsa music. So, of course, I love to listen to Héctor Lavoe, to Bobby Valentin, to different,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nani. Thank
You're
you, Senorita.
Señorita.
That was nice chat.
Okay, thanks for the invitation.
Do you want to say anything at the last?
No, be happy and enjoy your life, every single moment of your life, because life. I think that life is like kind of, there are moments, and you need to enjoy every single moment. Yes, it's like this kind of moment you say, wow, later I was there, I was meeting this person.
Yeah.
Yes, so enjoy your life and enjoy the moments.
Even though, despite the pandemic.
Despite the pandemic, yes. In the pandemic also you can enjoy the moment. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.